Howdy everybody, welcome to part 1 of my game cave, as I like to call it. This video is mostly for my friends and anyone else on YouTube who just like to see one of the nicer collections in Central Kentucky. We're going to start right here with my Neo Geo AES collection. Not much of a collection, there's only 4 of them, but it will grow with time. Next to that we have the Sega CD collection. If the quality of this video is not that great, don't worry. I'm going to be doing reviews of every game that I show in this video, so especially the Batman Returns for the Sega CD. That is such an awesome game. The very small Sega Saturn collection that is next to it will be next. Here we have something quite interesting. The Capcom game book series of Tenshi no Korai 2. In the United States is known as Warriors of Fate. It's pretty cool. Get a better shot of that. It's for the PlayStation. Pretty cool looking game, I think. That's what I think. Next to that, my long box PS1 copy of Primal Rage. Such an awesome game way back in the day. It looks cheesy as crap now, but it was awesome back then. My boxed Sega Genesis collection next to that. Like I said, this is just the beginning of a collection. I'm just getting started, so bear with me. It'll get better with time. And just some cheap little things. Basically what this does, it takes any game for the Dreamcast, no matter what region it's from, and you can play it in your language. If you would like to look at that a little closer, pause the video. And then a code breaker for my PS2, because I stink at PS2 games, especially the RPGs, way too long. I don't have an extra 250 hours to spend playing RPGs. Down here, and this is going to be horrible quality, but like I said, we'll be doing reviews of each system later, is my Nokia N-Gage collection. That also, with time, will be growing. Back there is my unboxed Sega Genesis games. Pair of 3D glasses from the theater, which aren't supposed to be there. Back here is my loose copy of Cybermorph for the Atari Jaguar. We have Neo Turf Masters for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's the only one I have so far. I'm going to update that collection soon also. Bartman meets Radioactive Man for the Sega Game Gear. That's what these next two are, also for the Sega Game Gear. I have the original Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2. Two of the most awesome beat-em-ups ever made, if you ask me. I love them. They're two of the best. Box copies of my NES games: Kirby's Adventure, Mickey Mouse Capade, Othello, Snake's Revenge. Some of the more kiddie games, but still, Snake's Revenge is not that kiddie. If you've ever tried to sit and play through it, not kiddie at all. These are my boxed Sega Master System games. And my boxed Atari Lynx. Boxed Game Boy Color, the one I have in existence of my collection. Loose Nintendo 64. Lighting is horrible, but don't worry, we'll be doing better lit reviews of everything you see here. Next, as my phone goes off in the background, thank you very much, my NES collection. See, pan out just to show you all of my NES collection. It's quite lacking. I have to get dust covers for all of them, and that will be coming soon. Next to that, my Super Nintendo mini collection, including my copies of Final Fantasy 5 and 6 for the Super Famicom. Those two reviews are going to take a while to do, so those will be done much, much later. Next to that, underneath that, more specifically, right here are my TurboGrafx 16 complete games. Not many of those. It'll be getting better. Then my complete Dreamcast games. Not many, but have some good ones there. Gunbird 2, Power Stone, Code Veronica, Shenmue, Typing of the Dead. Please, no comments about Typing of the Dead. Don't keep it to yourself. I know. PS1 games. Quite a few of these. A lot of these, actually not most, but a majority of these are RPGs. Mega Man series, not an RPG, but still. There she goes. Metal Gear Solid. Parasite Eve and Parasite Eve 2. So not too bad of a very small collection. After that, we have the very bottom. Let's shine some light on this subject if we can. My boxed Atari Jaguar, of which there are 3. A boxed copy of Perfect Dark for the N64, and my Nintendo DS. Now, I'm going to stop right there, but the reason I'm stopping is I'm going to do reviews, or at least just quick shows of each game that I've just shown in this video, and then I'll follow that up with, man, my commentary sucks. And then I'll follow that up with the next part of my collection, which is going to be the majority of my CD-based games, starting with the PlayStation 2. So yeah, there you have it. This was just a quick update to most of my friends and all of you YouTubers. So please leave comments if you like. I take all sorts of criticism, constructive or destructive, doesn't matter. I'll take it. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you guys later for part 2 and for the actual reviews of every game we've just looked at. Thank you and have a good one.